Welcome everyone. It's time for more The Alters. For last time we got ourselves another person. You can't actually see him because he's right behind my camera. It's the Shrink. And I got the Shrink because we have some issues, as you can see above me, which is the botanist and the technician. Can't do anything with those people. They are basically locked. I don't know if I checked this while recording, but yes, here we go. So it seems there is nothing you can do to change his little situation. And those two people, I also learned in the last episode, are in cahoots. Who would have thunk it? They are talking about a good vantage point or something. Are they gonna try to do something? I don't know. I suppose we'll find out quite soon, maybe even in this episode. So that is one thing I did. We also had a magnetic storm that was about to basically end the series, because apparently if you have too many modules being affected by the storm, you get into critical condition. And luckily the technician, despite only working 4 hours a day currently, when there is a magnetic storm, he does work the full hours, and including the overtime. I suppose he does want to live, so there you go. That was nice. And after that, I did a really solid run where I got all of the internal veins in the map before sundown, which means that I have 3 planetary samples that we can utilize, which is very nice. Haven't decided exactly on what right now. We're doing the probe upgrade. I might do the... Well, actually, now that I have these, we'll get to that. Don't worry. So... basically, that is where we are. Oh no, are you? No, you're right there. I thought that you were like in the elevator, but you weren't. But yes, okay, the doctor wants to chat. We can chat with him later, don't worry. The botanist wants to chat, but I can't chat with him because he hates me, so don't know what to do about that. But yeah, I can also mention that the Shrink, I got the Shrink because of those people, and can't do anything with that. I have talked to him, and he does say, well, I told him to, focus on the other people. Will that happen? No idea. But I can't actually get them to go to the contemplation room where I can put the Shrink, so... I don't know what to do about that. I suppose we shall find out. We are 5 days out. We have to get the organics. We have to get food, I just realized. Let's start with that. I shall go to the kitchen, which is here. I'll do the food.
You.
Don't worry, people. Here we go. Make the cooked
I forgot
meals.
how good it is to sweat it all out.
Oh, right. The scientist has been to the gym. I built the gym. That's nice. We need to build this up, or get this up to 14.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
You are done the research. Let's then think about research. I have been thinking about what to do. Can get this better. I don't know how further... it is weird, isn't it? It's a bit weird because what am I thinking about? Well, we are leaving this place and gonna go to another location, but after that, how many more locations will we have? I don't know. So how important is it to go further down? I would like to place stuff into here, but I'm thinking maybe just go here. Food farm efficiency, 6 raw food a day instead of just 3 here. That's just 6 a day. That's a lot, really. Also the module for the shields. A module with a T2 shield doesn't break and never gets damaged during a magnetic storm. Feels good. Large storage feels good. Radiation repulsor feels good. But you know what? No, I'm gonna get this. Yes, I'm gonna get this. Yes, there we go. In economy, we have all of those things, yes. Can't set anything right now. I kind of want the suit upgrade because I could get free climbing, which is kind of nice. Again, I don't know exactly what we're going to be needing in the next region, but we shall see about that. And also, the energy gates inversion is a pretty damn nice thing as well, which is that instead of draining battery, we get battery, which is just... fascinating, really. But okay, you know what? Those two, I believe, are a good choice to begin with. As for everyone...
All done here. Should I help with this now?
Doctor, workshop done, base maintenance. Are you... Right, no, because you're no longer on. Okay, you know what? Yes, why don't you do that? You two are no longer working, apparently. You've already done your job today. That's fine. Raw food shouldn't be a problem, right? So what are we doing? You are on medals. That's nice. The doctor... What are the doctor doing? The doctor is doing work... Oh, never mind. It was the doctor was supposed to work. Okay, never mind. That means that we can put the doctor to minerals. We don't need anyone to do anything else. You are off shift. That's fine. Base maintenance for you. I go to the organics outpost. Because we need a bunch of organics. So yes, one of the things that we need to do right now, as it says at the top, make sure you have enough organics to move the base. That is the focus right now. So we're simply gonna do that. We're getting the metals, we're getting the minerals, we're getting the organics. Not gonna get it in this day, but we have 5 more days until the problems occur, so to speak. And there we go. There's the thing. We go back home. And there we go. That was that day. Quite nice and quick. The doctor is in the park with bench. That was 2 up, I think. 3 up. Here we go. At the gym. Is anyone in here? Yes. Miner looking swole, bro. Right. Hello, doctor. What do you want to talk about? What's up your sleeve? Hello. You're still troubled, apparently.
I can see you're still troubled by what happened to Tabula Rasa. Is there any way we could put this behind us? By this, you mean a fundamental clash of values? You know, for a moment I thought that this situation was a chance to change my perception of self. That thanks to you, I could look at myself in a favorable light as a good person. But now... I realized that I was right to hate myself. Deep down, at the core, I'm just a selfish, ruthless brute. You proved that to me.
Well, ain't that a bummer. Didn't really do much to him, and what's your situation? Because you have been sort of fine. Yeah, he's feeling okay. You're smiling even. That's lovely. You're hating me. Can't do anything there. You're okay. You're okay. So everyone is okay, apart from the 2 that literally are not okay. And I don't think I can do really, well, anything. Because we have the tabula rasa stuff with you. That's both of those things. And I don't think, like, watching a movie is really going to do a whole lot. On the, actually. So... What do I do? Like, I could do a bit more organics. I could take a bit of radiation. Should we just watch a movie? I mean, we have movies to watch. You know what? Let's watch a movie. I don't have a... Or rather, I haven't looked at Secret Alien. Sounds like a fun one. Some murderous alien hides on the crew of a space mission. Friendship will be put to the test. The miner is probably gonna hate this, but let's watch it. I love these movies. These are great movies. This is probably going to be a play one, not animated, I do believe. I'm going to assume so anyway.
There's gotta be another way.
That alien thing is inside one of us, damn it. We gotta test our blood with the pathogen to figure out who before it feeds again.
Really, all horrors are the same.
No reaction. You're clean.
What about you, Quay? Where were you when Martinez was attacked?
I was burying my wife.
Oh, God.
Nothing. Sherman, you're up.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is a great idea. Feels a little unsanitary to me.
It's the only way. None of us are safe until we find out who's infected.
Really? It's the only way?
Kinda gotta agree with Sherman here, guys. Not sure about this whole test thing.
Sherman's just stalling because he's afraid of what we'll find.
Oh, right. You think maybe he's the alien?
Nuh-uh! I'm just not jumping at the opportunity to cut my hand with a reused knife.
You just sterilized it.
He just waved a bic in front of it for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, not very thorough. Maybe we skip this.
I could give you some of my blood. Just give me some dental floss. I bleed every time.
You can't combine the blood with spit. It'll contaminate the sample, Sherman.
Okay, but we can use a rusty blade covered in everybody else's blood? Oh.
The more you refuse, the more we know it's you.
Oh, that's kind of a good point. Makes you seem like an alien.
No, it's not me. It's the principle of the thing. What if I do give my blood and it does react because of some problem with your pathogen test? How do we know it's even accurate?
He has a good point. Yeah, how do we know it's even accurate? Maybe the test isn't that good.
My wife developed that test right before she was killed. She gave it to me with her last breaths.
And I'm sorry that that happened. All of us have lost somebody up here, but also, you know, she's not around. So we're gonna just take her word for it, not mine?
Seems kind of hypocritical.
How do we even know it's an alien thing to begin with, huh? I mean, sure, we can't find that mysterious embryo we mined from the core of the meteorite, but did we really check everywhere? Look at this place. There's like a ton of, like, as everybody looked in every nook and cranny, right?
Right, and even if it is an alien, how do we know it's not nice? Maybe it's a super nice alien, maybe it just was a little grumpy because it got woken up after 30,000 years, and it happens to subsist on human flesh, but that's not anything personal, that's just like out of necessity, so it could be really nice.
Right, it could be nice. Did we even think about that? Or are we too busy coming up with some gross blood test thingy because we can't deal with our control issues?
I need a bio break.
I'm gonna get that blood. I don't care if it's from your thumb or from your goddamn throat.
Hey, whoa, hey, hang on.
Out of my way. I know what an alien life form looks like when I see it.
Do you? Or did you just forget what a friend looks like? Guys! Come on, I mean, this week has been crazy! I mean, I saw a guy dragged by his large intestines. I saw the captain's head get blown off, clean off her body. It's been nuts. But you know what else I saw? I saw Kara help Martinez figure out the Wi-Fi. I saw Richards dominate at Codenames. Sky 4? Are you kidding me? I saw Quay help me, the one last-minute transfer that nobody else knew or had any reason to trust, feel welcome and at home no matter where I originally came from. Guys, we're a team.
That's ridiculously
You know,
amusing.
at the end of the day, does it really matter which one of us is the alien? What matters is that we're all together. Right? Right, Richard? So what do you say? Shake hands?
Love you, man.
What? Sherman was the alien? He always seemed so nice. He never said anything to me about my weird skin, eye, and voice condition. Honestly, there was a moment there where I thought I might be the alien. My skin thing's been acting up. I don't know if anybody noticed.
That's your self-worth issue.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not real.
It's honestly like I have this body dysmorphia thing where I see my face and I go like, maybe I'm an alien, but...
Alright, that was lovely. I liked that one.
I can see
Everyone's
those
happy
towers
apart
start
from
to
the two
take
people
shape.
that I want
We
to
may
happy.
actually make it out of here.
Okay then. Well, yeah, they did not even join us for movie night. Where the hell are you even? Medium storage and communication room. Okay, how about we check in with you during communications?
Stupid, stubborn stain. This base is impossible to live in.
Oh, come of it. But yes, I actually cannot talk to you. I can't even, like, ask you to chill out. He's not in the mood. So, okay, I'm exhausted. How about we just go to bed and end the day? Let's see what tomorrow has to offer us. Well, it's a lot more organics mining, isn't it? But we shall find out, I suppose. Right, going into day 60. Sunrise in 4 days. We are going to be tight on this occasion, and not like the last time where I basically had a few days to just, you know, chill out, do what I want to do. No. We actually need to get a move on. Let's look at assignments. I mean, you are on base maintenance. You are on the greenhouse. Are we producing? We are producing. I am gonna place one. We have gotten organics from the thingamabob as well, so that's good. But we'll do that. Scientist, science. You are still doing your thing. Base maintenance. 2 people on base maintenance. It doesn't require us to do any of that. So the shrink rapidium. Shrink rapidium. Other than that, indeed, metals, minerals, I go to the... Oh, no, wait. You can do shrink. I think you... Okay, never mind then. Okay, that is good news. Rapidium, shrink, you do that. We go out, and this is basically what I want to do, because I don't think we have any intro veins. No, so we don't need to think about that. We just have to think about the organics that we need. And I wonder, is the game going to, like, say something? That's the lovely thing. Is the game going to say anything about the great anomaly thing when I have enough organics? Oh. Right, so it can run out. Oh, that is not something I had thought about. Literally no organics left. Huh? Okay, well, that is why we have multiple spaces for that, huh? Okay, well, we are gonna do this then. Oh, bloody, oh, no. Oh, you're weird. You're weird and quick. Okay, well, no, stop it. We need to make a run. Oh, we can pick up some organics here. That's okay. But we need more organics, and this is a problem. So we need to... I think I have sort of everything I need for this. Some minerals. We can pick that up. Dodge these... Oh, but that is not a... That is not a gravel pylon. Where the hell am I? I wasn't supposed to go to the gravel pylon. I was supposed to go to this thing. Here we go. This is the one that... Oh, hello. You are here. Fast travel all the way back. We need to set up this thing. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, that is... annoying. Let's just say. That is actually quite annoying, but manageable. It is 100% manageable, don't worry. So we need to connect to... We have... Hold on. We're not gonna go bloody hell. They are everywhere, aren't they? Food farm efficiency is done, so we're gonna get a few more from that. But here's the point. I need to power the thing. Okay, let's do this. I have suit batteries, so we can just do that. That's fine. Let us do what I should have done like ages ago. Travel pylon here, but I don't think I can connect that. No, it's way too far. So we're gonna build that. We're gonna come down. We're gonna have a regular pylon that we can connect here. Just so that we don't use any energy unnecessarily. I know that this takes some time. But those anomalies are weird. I don't think I've come across those yet. Those like very quick ones. But there we go. So now we can fill up and then we can travel. Right? There we go. Do I simply... Oh, I really don't have a lot of these. I really don't have a lot of these. I'm gonna want this to come sort of all the way here. Again. Yes. This then. You sort of connect through here, is what I'm thinking. Is that a reasonable thought? I wonder. You could also destroy these for ALX, that's true. Oh, I haven't even... Oh, this is annoying, because I haven't even done this. No, not the illuminator, come on. Hold on, where the hell is... There we go. Scanners. I'm gonna assume it's not here. And also, there is a lot of organics here. Remember that. I'm gonna assume it's actually not here, however. Yeah, it doesn't feel like that. But yes, we have some organics to just pick up from the ground. But no, let's look at... I mean, it kind of looks like it ought to be down there. I know that the marking isn't always where it is, right? Is it? No, wait, what is I mean, that symbol is just a shadow, right? That symbol is just a shadow. I'm thinking maybe, yes, maybe it's up here. Around the side here. What's up? Hello. You know what? Do you? And then scanners. I think it might be down here, you know. I think it might be down here. This looks like where the game ought to put it, so to speak. Doesn't it? Yes, place thing here. Yeah, see, I was completely correct. Advanced on metals. Lovely. Oh, no, I haven't built that. So don't place a thing that I don't have. Mine metals. There we go. But obviously, we need to. Now, where did I put that there? So yes, if I look up here, I think I'm correct here. Which is that pylon. Can we actually get this? No, sadly not. We're gonna build that there, and then we're gonna have to. Yeah, we're gonna have to basically. Come on. One more pylon. I can't build it there. Ooh, okay. If it comes down, it should be fine, right? Yes. That is okay. Good. Oh, wait. Line up. And before we do that one, we have here, right? Have I done this one? Yes, I have done that one. Right, so now we can come down here, but yes, oh right, it was here. We have one to the side here. Why don't we just get rid of this guy? Because, okay, there wasn't much left in that one. Right, I have more organics, lovely. I think we should be fine for the other ones as well, right? So enough organics. What do you mean, no? Oh, no organic space. Right. It's not that there isn't any organics, it's that I don't have the space for it. Might read that the correct way around next time. Bloody hell. Okay, well, I did that quickly, and now I have the travel thing about here, so you know what, that's fine. But okay, we need to actually do some stuff here. So, the one thing that I've been thinking about is, look at this. I'm doing some personal cabins. They have a mass of 10, and the dormitory mass of only 8. Oh, am I gonna have to not give people that? I mean, I can't get around this by simply not having anything prepared. We have so much raw food. Okay, hold on. If I do this, if I go to greenhouse, we get rid of that one. See, now we're up to 680. Is that enough? Hold on.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
684. What is it in production? And that is workshop. Radiation filter, yes, it is. Okay, so literally, if I go to the workshop and do the filter in 2 hours, which will be fine, we should be good to go, but just barely. Holy hell, there we go. Right, I didn't really need to do that, I realize now. Also, were you done with all the research? Yes, you were. So you can do some sort of basic stuff. Increased ALX recovery. Why not, eh? More probes, why not, eh? Right, what I was talking about in the... Oh. Some of the altars are gathered in medium storage. I wonder who it is. Okay, so on this occasion, I did this wrong the last time, which is that I moved... like close to them. They sort of stopped talking. Can I? I need to be close. Hello?
Moving metals would be hard.
Moving metals, you say? Hey guys, what the hell is going on here? You're gonna want to talk about this, I think. So what was that about moving metals, huh?
What was that about? Nothing? Not that it's any of your business.
Oh, it most certainly is, but apparently I cannot push this. And this is one of those things that, now that this started coming up, which I don't think that the game has done well, which is that, wouldn't I continue asking at this point? Would I just say, oh, okay, fine, it's nothing? It just feels like I'm blowing it off very quickly. But okay. So you're obviously thinking about moving some things. That's correct. You just went away. Lovely. I'm gonna go up, back to, no, not the refinery, back to here, and we're gonna think a bit about the situation. The command center needs to be repaired, but that can be done tomorrow. I'm gonna think about this. See, I do want people to have their own personal cabins. Right now we have one too many, really, because four here, 3 here, that's 7. I only have 6 because, you know, I have the captain's cabin. But are we in a situation where I might have to rethink that and go for 2 dormitories instead? I can have them here, let's see. Oh, well, yes, I could do it, right? Hold on. Allow me to check. Yes, with lifts here. Because that would actually go down then from, I mean, this one is 8 if we would be removing it. This is 8, that's 30 just from those. I mean, I can be at 684, I am right now, but that means I can't really do anything with organics until we leave, which might be fine, but is there anything else really? Yes, these won't take up a lot, that's true, but how much was it that they increased size with? 300, which means if I remove one, we would still be fine. However, we need to remember when we move, we are going to store the... right, you know what? Screw it, I think we're just going to go. I don't think... I mean, I have 246 metals, 157 and 157 minerals and 170 rapidium. That's all fine. We're going to sleep. We're not going to do it, I think, right now. Can I even, if that's actually broken? I might not be able to. Can I? If I go here... Oh no. You know what? I am gonna go to bed. We're gonna be fit and ready, so to speak. Like that is doing push-ups, not in the gym, but in the dormitory. That's interesting. But okay, new day. Let's see if anything happens. I don't think anyone wanted to talk to me either. So we are ready to go. Cool. Miner wants to chat. You know what? How about we just chat? Oh, we can actually, before we go anywhere. Yes, let's go to the kitchen. Chat with the miner first. Hello. Is there anything you want to talk to me about? Have you thought about Ahab? Yes, tension.
There's a lot of bad blood in the base. How are you coping with it? It sucks. I mean, you cured us without getting our brains hacked by the corpo. What more do they want, huh? Jam on it? Yeah, right. I don't know, man. I wish we could just get out of here, have another party. Make it all go away.
Somehow I think that when we leave, there's not going to be another jam session, no. Before we do anything, I am going to make sure that we have our 14 cooked meals. We have so much raw food now, thanks to the food outpost thingamabob. Alright, we need apparently to use a produce a radiation filter as well. That's fine, I shall do that. Because right now we can't leave because of that. It's fine, we have time for it. But yes, people are doing some stuff, and there we go. Lovely. It is time for us to leave. I'm gonna go up here, and hopefully, yes, this is fixed. Yes, that's fixed. Right. Assign people to the neutralizer towers. We have You can't actually do him. Oh, he will actually join it. Oh, do I want him to do that, though? No, I might not want that. The miner, the scientist, the doctor, and the shrink. There we go. Use a gravity sensor. Use the gravity sensor. Oh! Oh, no. I need to be... Oh, no. That's... Hold on. Hold on. Do you need me to go to... That's neutralizer towers. Wait, hold on. What is it that you want me to do? Oh no, have I... Is it a thing that I haven't produced? Is that a thing? Hold on. Gravity... Hold on. Hold on, wait, what? Use the gravity sensor. Yeah, place the gravity sensor. Yeah, that was the thing that I was using. Hold on, but... These are the towers. But isn't this where I did the gravity sensor? It's not here. This is not where I did the gravity sensor. Definitely the gravity sensor here. Okay, well, we're gonna have to do that. If I just go here, we can check it out, but like doesn't come up on the map yet anymore. Hold on. Hold on. Wrong way around. We go here. What is... Those climbs don't show up there. That's what I was confused there. Okay, we need to go up here. We need to turn around on ourselves, so right, and now we just simply go upwards and onwards, so to speak. We're gonna have the illuminator ready, because we might need it, don't you know? It's weird that it's not on the map, though. That concerns me a bit. We have all the stuff we need. In terms of organics, still. I was about to say, could I now go below on organics? Would that be allowable? Probably not. Let's get up. I'm also very curious to see now, because obviously this is when something's gonna happen with the technician and the botanist. That I think is very clear. This is the thing, but what? What are they planning? What is gonna happen here? Something's gonna happen. I do wonder, this is one thing that I've been thinking about. Let's just pause for a moment. This is one thing that I've been wondering about. If they do something, like if they, I don't know, try to sabotage, they are trying to get away, just something. If we lose them in any sort of capacity, couldn't I just branch again to get a new one? I don't know. Probably not, but we'll see. So you're standing there. Alright, it's right here. See, it's right here. Okay, so hello. Interact, ready to launch. Yes, so that is just what we do, I suppose. Alright then, let's see if we can get the hell away from here.
Get out of here. I'm sorry, hon. Wake up, sleepyhead. Bedtime's over.
Okay. I'm gonna assume that they're gone. That is what I'm gonna assume, but why are we back at the base? Also, by the way, that happened at the thingamajig, the gravity sensor thing. There was a guy like 10 meters away at the tower. Didn't they see something? Okay, fine. What the hell happened here?
What happened? Do you know where you are? Who you are? Do you remember anything? Please. What next? You can ask me about my name and role on this mission? Of course I remember. I mean, up to a point. Oh, shit. Oh, my chest. Careful. You took a heavy blow there. Yeah, I remember the technician, but why? Did he attack me? Yes. Apparently, some of us were unable to come to terms with your decisions. Looks like they'd been planning this for some time. Repairing the tour vehicle while you weren't watching, filling it up with stolen supplies, and then, when the time came, the technician just knocked you down. And they took off into the desert.
So I was right, but also, first and foremost, you didn't have to lock me down. Like, I didn't check the tour vehicle. You could have just gone there and... That's a weird thing. That is weird. But okay, so it is to something. No, don't admit fault here. I made a decision. They are the ones who chose to go the other way. So, our supplies, huh?
Took off with our supplies, and you just stood and watched? No, I was busy fighting for your life. That blow caught you off balance. You fell and punctured your helmet. You were suffocating. Luckily, we had some Madrigal in the med bay. Well, at least I thought that would work. But after the injection, you just turned blue and started shaking all over. Of course I did. I'm allergic to Adrical. Yes, well, I know that now. I'll probably need to get tested too when I'm back on Earth. Wait. How did you find out? From someone who knows you best. I called Lena. Of course, it would have been much quicker if the botanist had told me. But I guess he was too busy despairing about our situation in his cabin. You talked to Lena? Yes. Fortunately, all of this happened before we got lost and communications died.
Oh, I don't like that. Why are we lost? But also, that choice that I made, I did not mean to go on be mad at the scientist. He did well. Also, I don't understand why the scientist is doing this. We have a doctor. Our doctor is supposed to deal with this. Hold on. I suppose, though, yes, when you get to this point, you might not have the doctor, but shouldn't the developers have, taken height for that, so to speak, which is to say, if you do have the doctor is doing that stuff? Okay. And also, why am I upset that he talked to Lena? He basically saved my life. Bloody hell, John, you're being very selfish right now. But okay, what the hell did you tell her?
Did you at least pretend to be me? Oh, come on, Jan. You and I couldn't be more different. She'd never fall for it. Shit. Yes. Well, I hope you also heard the important part of my story. It happened before we got lost.
So, one of the things that I have been trying to do in this playthrough, which I now realize was completely pointless, is to keep it from Lena that the alters do exist. Now she does know, and we have to deal with that. And now she's going to be mad at me for not telling her and not installing the chip, and everything is just going to be horrible. Okay then. So what's up with the lost situation?
We're lost? The navigation system's down. The storm is everywhere. We've been circling blindly for days. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but frankly, the base is close to breaking down. The storm's been putting it under a lot of pressure, and supplies are at a critical level. It's been quite intense.
Days, you say? Bloody hell. Do you regret staying? Let's not go there, it doesn't seem to. So, any good news at all?
Is there no good news at all? I mean, we're closer to the finish line, right? We just need to figure out how to get out of the storm. Sure, easy as that. Just so you know, We have been trying. And with all the time we've lost, I'd say we're one mistake away from failing the mission and getting stuck here for good. We need to stop drifting aimlessly, pick a direction, and this time, it needs to be a flawless choice. Flawless. I'm glad you see the problem. Okay, so what do we do? I was hoping things would change when you woke up, but I suppose it's gonna take more than that.
Okay, you are really putting a lot of trust in me. Thank you for that, but oh. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, and I was hoping you... why am I mad at the scientist? Like, why? He saved my life. Why am I mad at him? I'm really annoyed at this. Or him. I don't understand it. Okay, well, sorry to disappoint you is, like, the better option, I suppose.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm not superhuman, you know. How am I supposed to suddenly know what to do? Well, superhuman or not, you're still gonna have to bite the bullet. Bullet? What bullet? What are you talking about? I didn't want to stress you immediately after you woke up, but there is something you should hear. Some messages in the comms room from before we lost contact with Earth. Okay, what's in them? What are you not telling me? Just listen for yourself.
Alright then, so, oh bloody hell, cleaning up mess, etc, etc. Can I... Okay, so the base overview is that there are some stuff that's not working. So far, so fine. Ah, lovely. Right, so, how about we just get on this? And hello, calls available, but it's probably just messages. Lella is calling, but I suppose it is indeed messages. She's gonna be mad at me. I can just feel it.
So, I just had the most disturbing conversation of my life with someone who introduced himself as your alter. Alters, Jan. What the fuck? It was so scary. And you didn't think to warn me. I mean, why would you? What is going on with you? Do you have any idea what you've done? And that tabula rasa thing? You're farming people to extract brain cells now. That person, your copy, he was so cool about it. Maxwell's solution, huh? If only you had the patience to wait just a little longer. If only you wanted to listen to what I found out. This whole Project Ela, Maxwell experimenting on damaged people, messing with their minds. Man, that guy is seriously sick. Do you label your alters with numbers too? Like he did with his patients, like for example, patient 313? Did he tell you what happened to him? Well, maybe you should ask. Or maybe you already know and you just don't care. I guess not much can surprise me at this point. You've crossed a line, just like him. To think I got the whole medical department on their feet for you. What was I thinking? I should turn you in, both of you. But I can't do this, Jan. You're lying there, unconscious, and I don't know what's become of you, or who you are anymore. And I don't think I want to find out. I wish I'd never called you in the first place. I don't want any part in your freak show. You'll just have to deal with it on your own.
Well, we do, I suppose, because we're in a storm, we can't do anything. So that was reasonable of her, yes, and I do wonder what happens if you choose otherwise, to tell her everything, etc, etc. I do want to replay this game after I've done this. I am definitely gonna do that. Maxwell, hello!
Jan, Maxwell here. Lucas told me there's a communication breakdown again. Whatever is going on there, if you can hear me, please try to get in touch with us. I beg you to make the last push. Humanity needs you. I need you to succeed. I just hope my idea worked with Tabula Rasa and that all your alters are healthy and alive. It's just very, very important, Jan, that you bring all your alters back, that you keep them safe. More important than you think.
And I think I know why. It's because if... hold
Find
on.
me when you're done with those calls.
Where's the doctor? Why is the doctor gone? Okay, there was some... Okay, you know what? I don't need to do that, I remember. We're not on timer here. There was a thing when I was supposed to leave, which is there was a thing that I hadn't resolved. The shrink couldn't help someone, it only said him, with a burnout. That's somehow related to the doctor. Why is the doctor gone? I mean, I know he didn't like the whole Tabula Rasa thing either, but he was happy, he was okay. Down to 3 alters now from 6. Lovely. But yeah, Max will definitely want us to keep them alive for his own personal sake. Right, let's start with the miner. He wants to chat. Hello, miner. No, wait. No, that was... Never mind. I thought it looked like someone was in the quantum computer, but... right, hello.
So, you stayed. I appreciate that. Yeah, well, glad you decided to rejoin the party. I don't know what the scientist told you, but we're in the fucking weeds here. We'll never get out of this damn storm.
Well, we shall see. Also, where are we on? We're doing fine. They took a lot of metals, that's true, but we have more rubidium than before. Slightly fewer minerals, and of course now we don't need as much raw food. So you're there. Yeah, it definitely felt like there was someone upstairs, but no, it was just their bubbles sort of came up. Hello, Shrink. Do you want to tell me about the doctor, maybe? We'll see. Hello.
It's a relief to see you stayed. Really? Why? I'm not making any difference. Just waiting idly for the end, like the rest of us.
Well, okay then. Right, scientist, we have chatted with the people, we know what's going on. You are not gonna be happy about those messages, I suppose.
Looks like the mess is bigger than I thought. Yes, we've waited long enough for you to come to, but we need decisions fast. What's the plan?
Right. Simple, get out of the sandstorm. I was hoping you'd suggest something. I don't know, looks like I failed everybody. I could say that. Maybe he could say, okay, you know what, it's not that bad, we're gonna work together on this. Yeah, because I think if I oversimplify something to him, he's just gonna go, right, and how do we do that, sir? And of course, I'm not gonna just lump it over to him, because then he's gonna feel the stress and anxiety and stuff like that. I'm actually gonna go with this one for now. But on the other hand, also, if I do that, he might say, okay, so you're not up for the task, then we're all screwed. He could also go for that. I'm not sure I know exactly what he would answer, but I'm gonna go for that, because it's a good bet that he's gonna actually be positive about it.
I know you're relying on me, but I just don't know. Seems I keep failing everybody. I have no idea what to do. I never thought I'd say it, but I miss the technician. He knew that navigation system inside out.
So, let's get another one. I have the rubidium. We can do that. Yeah, you know what? I did fail him, and you are currently paying the price for that.
He kept challenging me. I failed him, and you're paying the price. Now's not the time for regrets, Jan. We need to set a direction for the base, and it needs to be right. We can't afford another day of drifting aimlessly in this storm. This is not a joke, Jan. Everything depends on you. The mission, rubidium, our lives. You've decided to trust Maxwell's scientific methods, and I respect that. But it came with a price. It was too much for some of us. I'd hate to know we paid that price for nothing.
I agree. Decided I was just reacting to pressure. That's not a good choice. What if I was wrong? I did what it took to save you. Yeah, but what if I was wrong?
What if I was wrong? And trusting Maxwell was a big mistake. Lennis said something about him experimenting on people. And he insists on me bringing you back so much. Why? I'm sorry. I wish I could have done better. As your captain. No need to blame yourself. Apparently there was no way for you to ever become one. What do you mean? Just take a look at the branchings available in the QC. You can find all sorts of walks of life that you could have taken, but a captain? No. It was never possible. None of us were cut out for that role.
That is true. That is a good observation. Let's just say that it's liberating.
You're right. It's kind of liberating. Knowing that there was simply no way to be good at this. Oh, well, this actually got me thinking about something. What? That code we got from Maxwell to upgrade the QC. His old experiment. He and Lucas used the mind records in a completely different way. To manipulate the consciousness of an existing person. You're not really thinking we should try and repeat that? Oh, I agree it could be dangerous, but well, you said it yourself. There might not be another way.
So we could make myself a captain. Oh, this is good. So let's try to someone else. Go ahead and experiment on yourself. No. I shall do it. I am, after all, the most useless out of everyone here. I mean, okay, fine. I am the most useful in that I'm the only one who does the exploration. But other than that, I have no measurable qualities of myself at all. So, yes, I shall be the subject here.
Fine. I'll do it. What's the plan? It's hard to call it a plan. Just go into the womb, I'll plug you in, load Maxwell's code, and improvise. Testing on production? Doesn't sound like your standards. Oh, I had to say goodbye to my standards the moment I woke up in this base.
Yeah, you don't ever test in production, everyone knows that. But alright, we don't need to do anything, so we are going to do specifically that. And are we all gathering here? Is that what's going on? Because you are here. Hello, Shrink. Enter the womb. Yes, I have entered the womb. We need to wait. Yeah, okay, we need to wait for the people to show up. Gotcha. Right. Everyone's present and accounted for. So, oh, there absolutely could have been another altar standing here. Definitely could have been. Okay. What am I doing? Game. What am I doing? Scientist. Do I need to exit and enter again? Let's just go up one floor and down on the floor and say hello. Can I trigger it? Okay. Can I do anything? Do I need to restart the game or the chapter? I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. For the love of God, why this bug? That's weird. Those seem to be, let's see if I do that, can I sort of trigger something? Oh, there we go, yes, hello, got it. There we go. Let's see what this does to us.
Alright, I'm activating the procedure. Any last words?
Yeah, is it okay to have second thoughts about overriding my power?
Okay, everything is now weird. Everything is now weird.
Over.
Well, I don't think we're actually
Anybody here?
alive right now.
The base has stopped. I should check outside.
Okay. I'm about to try and do that, I suppose. Probably not gonna have a lot of options to go outside.
Ah, shit. We're still in the storm. What the hell?
Oh. Yeah, I'm having an episode, alright. Interlude? Okay then. This is a bit of a problem because I really can't actually play on that much longer. But okay, I am gonna assume we don't have to, like, think about the size of this thing. I'm seeing a person up ahead. Most likely me, a different version of me.
Hey, someone's there.
And okay, never mind,
Wait.
it's just a ghost. Or a dusty ghost.
Losing my mind?
We're having an episode.
Damn it.
That is very clear. Up there, sitting and watching me. Just run.
What was that?
Oh.
Hey, is that a baby?
That would be me.
What's going on here?
Do I need to be reborn as a baby? Oh, that's gonna take a while to get out of the
I
storm.
recognize this.
Yeah, I'm just sort of going through my life, I suppose. Interestingly enough. Into some ruins.
You're no good. You hear that? No good!
There's Dad. Door closed behind me. Yes, I'm out of the door. Same as before, really. Seem to have chosen that same path at least. There's a bus going to... I don't know. Let's keep going. Right. Is this now that am I becoming a captain? Is that what's going on? I also don't know why he expected to be out of the storm just because we had a procedure. That was important. Okay. Ambulance for my mother, presumably. Yes, indeed. That's Mom.
No matter what I do, you're gone.
Maybe you should have run faster.
What the hell?
Here we go. Blank, John. So who are you?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am you, Jan. Just different.
Okay, you're an alter. Right. Am I dead by any chance?
Am I dead?
No, you're just lost in the desert, remember?
I mean, cool, but where the hell am I?
Where am I? Still in the base or somewhere else?
You're right here. Where else would you be? The better question is, why are you here?
True. To become a better man, that is actually what we are doing here.
I wanted to change things. Become a better man. Someone who knows what to do.
A better man. You can't just start being someone else all of a sudden. Didn't Pops teach you that?
I'm not my father.
Maybe not. But aren't you doing what he did all his life? Waiting for a miracle to happen and change everything.
I mean, maybe, yes, maybe. Took matters in my own hands and chose to turn to science. Oh, am I doing like a character builder here now? Science or matter in my own hands? Let's go with science.
I wasn't waiting for a miracle. I chose to turn to science. That's a huge difference.
Do you really believe that? That you're the architect of your own fate? What if deciding, making choices was never anything more than just an illusion? It's crossed your mind, hasn't it? Does it really matter what I do, where I go, what I say? Am I the captain of my ship? Or does it take its own course regardless of what I do?
Good question. So you're wrong, I create my future, my choices are real, my alters prove that. Yeah, my choices are very real.
My choices are real. My alters are proof of that.
Okay. Why are you doing that?
Hey, why are you doing that? Cut it out. Cut it out. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. But you haven't been listening carefully. I told you. I'm you. It breaks my heart to see you so absorbed in that whole what-if business. Using your alters to revisit problems you couldn't solve. You've been very busy. But still, instead of moving forward, you end up here, stuck in your past. How is that?
I know now that I could have been there for her. If I had taken a different path.
She's gone, Jan. She always was. There was never anything you could have done.
Where's he gone? Oh, this is crazy.
Alright, time to again, but he was right. Even though I could have made other choices like the bond list instead. Was it the bond list? No, wait, was it?
Together over.
Anyway, she still dies. We just prolong her life a little bit.
Is that you?
Here. Alternate route.
Was a mistake.
Didn't we do much?
Why didn't you fight for us? We weren't meant for each other.
I tried.
Mother than that, I suppose.
What is going on with me?
I don't know if this matters at all.
It's over.
Maybe don't take the longer route next time.
Lena!
Okay, now there's a big chasm between us, sure.
No, don't go. Wait!
I guess you two just weren't meant to be together.
Ooh, it's getting clearer. Again, you're very clean cut indeed.
You again? Come here to make fun of my failures.
Not my fault you're caught up in their loop.
In that big round base of yours?
Uh-huh. Will be difficult to fix things with Lana right now, so you know what, let's just say I'm moving forward with that.
I'm moving forward.
Yes. To stop short on the wrong side of a precipice.
Can't you see that you never were good enough for her? Her parents were mad at her when she dumped that law student for you.
The unemployed miner's son with no prospects. And you wanted to impress them with what? A house with a garden, a steady job and a corporation? Is that why you were so afraid of losing that house and going abroad with her? Because you knew her parents wouldn't respect you? Just look at your alters. Don't you think any one of them would impress her more than the average warring Yandolski?
Oh, that was a very, very distinct deviation from the subtitles there. I know the scientist wouldn't be, because he literally dumped her. Or something like that. Yes, maybe, too bad they don't exist. It was me she fell in love with, that's true.
She fell in love with the person I was. Not with who I could have been.
Love. Such a big word. Was it real love, though? Can you even tell what's real? How many times did you wonder that maybe you're not the original Jan? That there had to be someone else. A version of you who actually deserved to live, to be loved. Because he always knew what to do, because he never made mistakes. Maybe that way he was worthy of his father's love.
I mean, yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna go with that. What a ridiculous thought. That is nothing that I have ever thought about, actually.
What a ridiculous thought.
No more ridiculous than the other thoughts you've had about yourself. I'm just saying what you're thinking.
Okay, so who do we have now? Is it just gonna be me now? I'm gonna vaguely assume so. So let's just follow me. I really hope we can end this soon. I would love to be done with this episode.
Hey! Please! Don't go! What the fuck? No! Where are you going? Hey, you.
Just a lot of mollies. Okay, can I finally move? Yes, indeed. Let's keep on running. They are all gone, obviously. So, ooh, bunch of dolls. Not dolls.
Dodge, losers! You can do it! You're not cut out to be a leader! Don't quit now! Run faster!
Anita! Help! John, help me!
Help!
I'm suffocating! I need air! Help! I'm suffocating!
These are all my friends.
Help! Please! John, please! Help! Help me! Help!
Oh, hello.
John!
You're a special one, apparently. Hello.
Help!
This is your captain! Open the door! Please! Don't let me die!
I'm sorry, Captain. I can't. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
They were dead before you got to them.
That they were. Okay, they needed my help. Why me and not any of them? That's a good question.
Why did I survive, not any one of them?
Someone had to.
All this time, and I still don't understand what happened.
I'm sure you have some smart theories up your sleeve. Go ahead. Hit me.
That is a good, or rather interesting thing he said. It had to be one. What do you mean? So the corporation is sabotaging missions on purpose. It was part of Maxwell's plan. There was no reason. It was an accident. Maxwell, you bastard.
Maybe Maxwell did it. He's got more control over these missions than anybody.
And why would he kill everybody but you?
Maybe he knew there was rupidium here. And he wanted someone to get stranded with it. To have no choice but to make their altars. And I was the best choice because he thought it would be easiest to manipulate a simple builder?
Really? You believe that? You see, I think that deep down, you know what happened. The answers were always there, in front of you. But instead of piecing them together, you preferred to look away.
What answers? What are you talking about?
You know there was an oxygen leak during the landing. You got that information. And you also know what the quantum computer is, how it operates, what its main purpose is.
Uh-huh. To bring back rupidium, or optimize decisions, I suppose.
To optimize decisions.
That's right. Its role is to ensure the success of the mission no matter what. And it looks like in the face of an emergency, it had to do just that. There was only enough oxygen for one person to survive. And the QC had to calculate the probability, as it always does, who should receive that life-saving breath. No judgment, no reading tea leaves, just pure data analysis to give the answer to one simple question. Who had the biggest chances of completing the mission?
And it was...
Yes. The math pointed to you.
How do you know all this?
Because you know it. You always did. But you are so focused on your mistakes.
That is true. Yes, I am a builder. Without a builder, it would be very difficult to build the base. Okay, I was busy making tough decisions because I wanted to learn from them. I was making tough decisions. Mistakes happen.
I was busy making tough decisions and figuring out how to avoid bad choices.
What is a bad choice, really? You feel you could have made a lot of different decisions in your life, but without those choices, good or bad, you wouldn't be who you are. The person with the best chance to pull it off. Maybe it's not you who needs to change, but your perspective. Mistakes can have good consequences too, you know.
I mean, I suppose, yes. Like letting my alters split and leave me, then they're not mistakes anymore. I mean, yes, could be a nice philosophical twist.
And they're not mistakes anymore, are they?
My point exactly.
Still, I lost a part of my team.
Conflicts can open new, unexpected paths.
What do you mean?
Find and follow your disobedient side. You've spent a lot of time on this planet escaping the sun, facing the darkness. Maybe it's time you started looking through the darkness and notice the light.
The light? What light? Hey.
Okay. There's a light there. You know what? I'm gonna have to come back. I could have done a clean cut here and you wouldn't even have noticed, I suppose. But I need to do some stuff and I will come back and we'll finish this damn thing. Alright, we are back, and yes, the reason why I did that little cutaway is that it's several hours later. I've had dinner and a glass of wine, so maybe I can understand what the hell is going on a little bit better. Well, it's probably fine, we shall see. So basically, it's time to step into the light. Am I gonna be reborn, a better man? Or is this whole bloody thing gonna just continue? Let's see what's up here. Well, I'm waking up. That's a good sign. Okay, hello, scientist. Okay, I'm back.
Looks like I'm back. It does. And you're cognizant. You've been shaking on that bed for an hour. I was honestly worried about the choice of settings I applied in that program.
No, I think you did everything right.
So, did it work? You look the same. Did anything change?
How the hell should I know? And by I, and now me as the player, how the hell should I know? I don't see any stats. I suppose I've come to some realizations. Is that gonna help me make decisions?
Yeah, to be honest. Everything's different. Just not the way I expected. So, what happened?
Okay, I met myself, I understood things. Okay, let's be honest, I suppose.
I met myself. Another one? No, not like you. He was me, but he knew things. Things I probably always knew, but didn't see somehow. It's called the subconscious, Jan. Yeah, I guess it is. So, my subconscious told me that instead of trying to fix my old life, I should try and take something good from what I messed up. It was very comforting. I'm sure it was. Did your subconscious by any chance mention how we could get out of here? Yeah. We should look for the rebels. The rebels. Do you really believe they're still alive?
How did we come to that conclusion? Hold on, okay, it's been a few hours, but like, wait. Is that what we got out from that? I mean, I would like that. I would like for them to come back and sort of make amends and everything. But subconscious seems to believe it. if the technician can't make it, no one will. Well, he did seem to miss the technician, so why don't we appeal to his, I don't know, softer side maybe?
If there's anybody who can make it through this storm, it's the technician. Well, that vehicle is definitely more maneuverable than our base. He said something about noticing the light. That make any sense to you? The light? Seriously? We risk everything to alter your mind, and all you come back with is a cliched epiphany about following the light? Doesn't the tur emit any light? Well, probably. But in case you haven't noticed, there's a sandstorm raging outside. We'd never be able to see anything even if we had the most high-end... Wait a minute. What? Tell me. Low-frequency electromagnetic waves detection. Oh, now you're confusing me. That could be it. Yeah, the navigation system. It can be switched into an auxiliary mode tracing any interferences in electromagnetic wavelength. And that means if there was a source of artificial light somewhere nearby, the sensors could be able to locate it. And follow it. Right. If the technician really did find a way through the storm and the tur vehicle is not too far away, it could be worth a try. Your subconscious might actually be a genius. Oh, you never doubted that, did you?
And the perspective. Oh, I get the central piece. Yeah, I mean, here's a point, I suppose, about my subconscious, which is that every single altar that has been created has been based on me, which means my subconscious to some degree. So the scientist, being a genius, is me. I just never sort of realized that that particular potential, I suppose. You gain a new perspective. You had a long, hard talk with yourself about your past choices, looking for a way out of a blind alley. You learned that instead of trying to be perfect, you can accept the decisions you regret and open up to wherever they lead you. Okay. And the thing is, I would love to end the episode, but see, we're not like. I want to end the episode, but can I do it here? Has the game actually saved? I don't know if I noticed a save icon. Set the base navigation system to track the light source. Well, okay, fine. Right. Execute that thing. Let's see what happens, I suppose. We're still like moving, but follow the light.
We're out of the storm. I don't want to be disproportionately enthusiastic, but it seems like our idea worked.
Our idea?
Yes. We brainstormed, didn't we?
Sure. Shouldn't it be here? The exploration vehicle?
We're close to the rendezvous point. It can't be far.
Heading to Act 3, and I do not like the look of this place. And of course, into day 65 with the sun far away, and contact Earth. Gotcha. We do have a save now, so now we can end the episode. Lovely. Right. A lot of stuff happened in this one. Was not ready for that. Not gonna lie. I mean, I knew that something may have happened, or might happen, with the technician and the botanist. Not the doctor, though, that he would join in. As I said, he was like, fine. It's probably the thing that we sort of left undone before I did leave. That probably was related to the doctor himself, probably. But, okay. I still have the axe to give to the botanist. He might be happy to get it when we get him back, because what I'm going to assume is that they are having some sort of issue, let's just say. And we're going to go and more or less be the savior, and then we're going to be very okay with what they did and say that I understand that you did what you wanted to do. It's fine as long as you come back to the fold and help me get the hell away from here. We shall see about that, I suppose. But yeah, okay. We have our I'm gonna say final location. It doesn't seem as if we were gonna have yet another location. I'm gonna say it's the final one. And I suppose the next episode we start by contacting Earth. Let them know that we are very much alive still. And then I assume a whole lot of exploration. I guess that is a thing. We also have a base in bad condition, so we should also, you know, get on that. We shall see basically in the next episode. For now though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.